สวัสดีครับ Before I get to the subject matter of today, I would like to still take this opportunity to wish you a Thai Happy New Year or the Songkran Festival. Although we cannot throw water at one another, but I think the spirit of festivity is there, and I think I would like to wish you that you will have good health for the months to come and so on, and be safe from all the troubles as well as from the sickness and illness and so on. Today I will speak a bit on the upcoming the election on the governor of Bangkok, which will be held in Bangkok on the 22nd of May of this year, so in about a month's time. And I think we more or less have the list of candidates already, about almost 30 candidates. But I think the serious one from my own point of view should be about 8 to 10 names at most. And among these 10 names, there is only one woman candidate by the name of Kun Rosana Tosisakun. She is more or less from the civil society circle. She used to be an elected member of the Senate when we used to have election for the upper house for the Senate more than 10-15 years ago. So, and she at that time represented Bangkok constituency, and now she is running for this governorship of Bangkok. And for myself, having more or less withdraw myself from the former political, I left a political party, and lately I have been working more in the civil society circle. So inevitably I would like to have to support Bangkok governor's candidate who is from the circle of the civil society organization. And in that sense, I'm keen to support the candidacy of Kun Rojana Tosisakun as a fellow CSO, and also because she is the only prominent candidate for the governorship of Bangkok at the moment. But it is not only because of her sex or her CSO circle, but what she has been saying would be of interest to the masses of Bangkok. I think she did mention about her wish to improve the daily transport system or the mass transit system of Bangkok, because the tickets for the SkyTrain BTS or the tickets for the underground, the metro and so on are too expensive for ordinary Thai citizen or Bangkokians. So unless and until the daily cost of transportation do come down, then Bangkokians will have a better life, because not too much money has to be spent between 200 baht to 300 baht a day on the daily commutation between home to the office and so on is too costly for a society like Thailand, where the average income for most of the people is around 10,000 to 15,000 baht a month. Not much at all, considering that you have to pay for the transportation cost, for the housing, and for the daily food consumption and so on. And on top of that, you have to pay some for your health care and so on. So it is quite a burden. So it is necessary for the government as well as the local government and so on somehow have to subsidize or to help the people on their daily commutation and so on. And so far, the Bangkok candidate Kun Rosana seems to be the only one that has been expressing concern for the plight of the ordinary people of Bangkok. And then that should be, a welcome sign. And I think we could look at more whether she would be able to explain more and I think put the whole idea into practice. While at the same time we will be waiting for other candidates to come out with, I think, basic idea to solve the basic needs of the Bangkok people. Some candidates come out with lofty ideas about digitalization of Bangkok and all of this and so on, or to solve the flood problem using so much money and so on. But what we need when we live in an urban area, one of the most important thing is about transportation. The second one is about accommodation, and third is about healthcare, and fourth is about safety, daily safety, that you are not attacked on the street, you are not stolen at home, and all of this and so on. So it will be very interesting that for the next 6-7 weeks and so on, what the candidates will be offering to the Bangkok people of 5 million in number, and hopefully that they put their attention to the daily life security of the Bangkok people. And for some of us, some of you and so on who are foreigners here, I hope that Bangkok in the future would open its door to the foreign residents to participate in the local elections. I think many cities around the world do allow foreign residents to be part and parcel of the local politics. And hopefully that this type of democracy would come to Thailand as soon as possible, so that you can participate, can bring ideas and so on to the development of an urban area like the Bangkok Metropolitan city. So thank you very much and wish you again a happy Songkran day. Thank you. ขอบคุณมากครับ